Okay, so we are going to continue with the Elif statement, and then after finishing with the Elif statement, I will take you to the nested if statement. Okay, so with the Elif statement, this is the syntax for the Elif statement. With the Elif statement, you will have your if expression before the Elif statement follows. Okay, so you have your if and then the expression before you move on to the Elif. So with the Elif, we also have an expression, okay, unlike the if else statement where the else does not have any expression. Here with the Elif statement have expression. Okay, and one thing I want to add is that the Elif statement can be more than two, right? You can have Elif statements more than two. So here I can also bring another Elif statement over here, and then I'll bring my expression, then I'll have my statement here. Sorry, I'll have my statement over here. Let me copy this. Okay, so I can have many Elif statements under the if statement. Okay, but before that, you should have your if statement. Okay, so now we are moving on to the real coding part. Okay, so let's try something here. With the if statement, we know that it will check an expression if the expression is true or false. So if the expression is true, it means the statement is going to be executed. If it is false, then it means it is not going to be executed. Okay, so here let's have a statement over here. So we will say if 4 is equal to 4, then it means we're going to print true. Okay, now if 4 is equal to, or let's say if 5 is equal to 5, it means you're going to print true. Okay, now you could see that we have the if statement expression over here. So here the if statement will compare if 4 is equal to 4. If it is equal to 4, then it means it is true, so you print true or the statement. Okay, so if it is not equal to 4, then it means it is false. So we'll move on to the Elif statement and then print the statement of the Elif. So let's build this and see. Now we have true because, okay, so there's not something I need to change here so that it will differentiate them. Okay, so I will say here 5 is equal to 5, and then here I'll say 4 is equal to 4. Okay, so now let's build it again. Now you can see that I have 4 is equal to 4 because the first statement meets its condition. Okay, now let's change this condition to be false. Okay, so now we have if 4 is equal to 9, then we have if 5 is equal to 5. So you could see that I've built it. You could see that 5 is equal to 5 because the first statement did not meet its condition. It moved on to the Elif statement, and then if the statement of the Elif or the expression of the Elif meets its condition, then it means the statement will be what? Executed. Now you could see that 5 is equal to 5 has been printed in the console because it meets its condition. Let's add another Elif. Okay, Elif, and then say Elif 6 is equal to 6, then it means, okay, see 6 is equal to 6. Okay, so now let's change this statement to false as well. So this is also false. So you could see that the third Elif is what? Executed. Okay, so with the Elif, it will compare the if statement. If it is true, it will just print the statement of the if statement. But if it is false, we'll move on to the next else statement. If that is also false, we'll move on to the next statement. If that is also false, we'll move on to the next statement till it finishes its execution. Okay, so that is that for the else statement. But with the else statement, you can also have else statement. Okay, so with the else statement, you say print none of the condition was met. Was what? Met. Okay, so here I'll change here to 10. Okay, so you can see that here the first statement will be checked. If it is true, it will continue to print 4 is equal to 4. If it is false, we'll move on to the else statement. If the statement is also false, we'll move on to the next one till it goes to the else. So the else statement will be printed if none of these statements is equal to true. So now let's build it and see. Now you can see that none of these conditions was met because all these conditions are false. Okay, so the only thing that it has to do is what? To move on to the else statement and then print the else condition or the else statement available. So the statement under the else will be executed instead of these ones. Okay, so that is that for the else statement.